10 Stoic practices to master your mind and life every day. Every day we wake up and enter a world of chaos, deadlines, distractions, disappointments. The world pulls us in every direction, demanding our time, our attention, our peace. We check our phones before we check in with ourselves. We rush into life without reflecting on how we want to live it. But what if you could start your day differently? Grounded, centered, unshakable. The ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, weren't just men in togas scribbling ideas in dusty books. They were warriors of the mind, leaders, survivors, real people who faced exile, illness, betrayal, war. And yet they found peace, not by fixing the world, but by fixing their response to it. They trained their minds like soldiers train their bodies. And what they left us is not just philosophy, but a toolkit for life. In this video, we'll uncover 10 Stoic practices you can apply daily to become calm in chaos, steady in storms, and rooted in something deeper than circumstance. 1. Morning reflection. Premeditatio malorum. Before the day even begins, take a moment to sit quietly. Close your eyes and imagine what could go wrong. Maybe your boss criticizes you. Maybe it rains during your commute. Maybe someone you love lets you down. This isn't about pessimism, it's preparation. The Stoics called it premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Seneca said, "He who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive." By mentally rehearsing misfortune, you build resilience. You're not shocked when the world doesn't go your way. You're ready. You don't react emotionally. You respond with wisdom. Practice this every morning. It's your mental armor. 2. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. There are two kinds of events in life, the ones you can control and the ones you can't. You can't control how people treat you. You can't control the economy, the weather, or the past, but you can always control how you think, how you act, how you show up. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." This simple truth is freedom. Next time you're frustrated or anxious, ask, "Is this within my control?" If it is, do something. If it's not, let it go. Don't carry what isn't yours. Don't fight battles you can't win. Freedom isn't found in changing the world. It's found in changing how you relate to it. Your peace doesn't depend on outcomes. It depends on outlook. 3. Memento Mori. Remember you will die. We live like we have unlimited time. Like we can afford to waste days, hold grudges, delay dreams, but we can't. The Stoics practiced Memento Mori, the remembrance of death. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This isn't morbid, it's a wake-up call. When you realize life is short, you stop wasting it. You forgive faster, you love deeper, you stop chasing what doesn't matter, and you embrace what does. Let death be a teacher, not a fear. Let it sharpen your choices. Because when you remember how little time you have, you learn how to truly live. 4. Voluntary discomfort. Train for hardship. We avoid discomfort like it's poison, but the Stoics saw it differently. They practiced voluntary discomfort to strengthen their will. Seneca fasted, walked without shoes, wore rough clothes. He said, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, and ask yourself, is this the condition I feared?" By choosing discomfort, you become resilient. You stop fearing poverty, rejection, or pain. Because you've trained for it, you've lived through it by choice, and you realize you're stronger than you thought. Comfort is easy, growth is earned. 5. Daily journaling. Know thyself. At the end of the day, when the noise dies down, take a few minutes to reflect. What did I do well today? Where did I fall short? How can I improve tomorrow? Marcus Aurelius did this nightly. His writings weren't meant to be published. They were private conversations with himself. That's what meditations really is. Journaling builds awareness, and awareness is power. It's how you catch your ego, how you see your patterns, how you grow. Don't wait for life to teach you the same lesson twice. Write it down, learn it, live it. 6. Speak little, speak wisely. In a noisy world, silence is rare and powerful. The Stoics warned against gossip, arguing, oversharing. They believed that speech should serve a purpose, that words should be weighed, not thrown. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." It wasn't just about etiquette, it was about mastery of the self. When you speak too much, you risk saying what you don't mean. You get dragged into arguments that don't matter. But when you're slow to speak, you become deliberate, thoughtful, clear. So before you speak, pause. Ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Most things aren't. And when you speak less, you hear more. You notice more. You connect deeper. Not through noise, but through presence. 7. Live by virtue, not impulse. What should you want from life? Pleasure? Power? Fame? The Stoics said, none of these. They wanted one thing above all, virtue. Virtue means living with wisdom, seeing things clearly, with courage, doing what's right, even when afraid, with justice, treating others fairly, and with discipline, mastering your desires. It means choosing character over comfort, doing what's right, not what's easy, being the kind of person you admire, even when no one is watching. Throughout the day, ask yourself, is this action aligned with virtue? Not with my mood, not with my ego, but with my highest self, with my reason, with my values. Pleasure fades, money vanishes. But virtue, that stays. That's the real reward. It's the one thing you carry with you to the end. 8. Amor Fati, love what happens. Life won't go your way. That's guaranteed. Plans will fail. People will disappoint you. Unexpected losses will come. But how you respond, that's your power. The Stoics didn't just accept what happens. They embraced it. Amor Fati means love of fate. It's the radical idea that everything that happens, even pain, even failure, is fuel for your growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." You are that fire. Let nothing dim your flame. What if this setback was shaping you? What if this challenge was exactly what you needed to become who you're meant to be? Amor Fati means saying yes, not because it's easy, but because it's yours, and you will own it. 9. Master your assent. Question your thoughts. Not every thought is true. Not every emotion is a fact. The Stoics practiced assent, the ability to pause and evaluate a thought before accepting it. Most people live at the mercy of their mind. They believe every worry, obey every fear, but you don't have to. You are not your thoughts. You are the thinker. You feel fear. Ask, is this danger real or imagined? You feel anger. Ask, what belief is behind this reaction? You feel envy. Ask, am I confusing status with value? You don't have to believe the first thought that shows up. You get to choose. Choose the thoughts that serve your values. Choose the ones that bring clarity, not confusion. That build, not break. This is true mental freedom, and it begins with a simple pause, a refusal to let every thought in. 10. Be present. Confine yourself to the now. The past is gone. The future isn't real. All you ever truly have is this moment, right now. But most people don't live here. They replay mistakes. They imagine disasters. They miss what's right in front of them. The taste of food, the sound of a friend's voice, the peace in a quiet moment. The Stoics trained themselves to return to now. Marcus Aurelius said, confine yourself to the present, because the present is manageable. It's real. It's where your actions live. When you walk, just walk. When you eat, just eat. When you work, just work. Full attention, full presence. That's where life is happening. That's where peace lives. And it's always available, if you return to it. The Stoics weren't born wise. They practiced daily, quietly, relentlessly. They chose to prepare for difficulty, to embrace discomfort, to live with purpose. You can too. These 10 practices are more than ideas. They are habits, anchors, shields, In a loud, chaotic world, this is your path to stillness. If this video helped you, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Comment below, which Stoic practice will you begin today? Stay strong, stay present, and remember you already have everything you need within.